My name is Bertrand De La Chapelle. I'm the director of the Internet and Jurisdiction Project, which basically deals with the tension between the cross-border nature of the Internet and the juxtaposition or the patchwork of national laws and sovereignties. The question of whether the blame on some of the problems that we're facing should be put on the users, on the Internet operators, or on the governments is not the most efficient way to move forward, because as a matter of fact there is a shared responsibility. Peaceful coexistence is a very delicate expression because it focuses on the fact that people who use the Internet today have very different norms, rules, and references, and that their coexistence in online spaces is a very important element. But likewise, there is a patchwork of national legislations that have to coexist on the Internet and in the online spaces with the terms of service of the different platforms. And so fundamentally, most of the questions that have been raised by recent events, but more broadly, is about how to interface the procedures that the platforms or the operators on the one hand, and the governments and law enforcement agencies in particular on the other hand, have developed to handle some difficult issues. And the key challenge and the big factor is to find what we call the procedural interfaces between those operators, between the law enforcement agencies and the operators, to ensure due process and interoperability. Due process, or fair process rather than due process, which is a very US-based expression. But fair process means that whenever there are requests for domain seizures, content takedown, or access to private data, the workflow of the requests is properly documented, is transparent, that the legal frameworks in each side are properly respected, and that the platform and operators also have internal procedures. So the big challenge today is basically to find the spaces, the physical spaces and the online discussion spaces, where the different actors, governments, platforms, civil society actors, but also international organizations, can discuss together about the procedural interfaces